Hello everybody, this is Tom from the UVR, and I have a few things to say. Assassin's Creed Unity was a major letdown. Why is it that the few times I get hyped for a game, it tends to bite me in the ass? Look, I love the story, however, it was flat out broken, and combat wasn't made out to be as difficult as is stated. I mean, oh my god, Ubisoft, you played us all for fools. This is worse than Revelations in so many ways. The difference was, I knew that I hated Revelations. And I don't want to hate Unity because you took it back to its roots. Look, the stealth was more fun than it ever was, and I did use the Phantom Blade a lot more than I thought. Look, guys, you're gonna bring the industry to its knees. I don't want you to lose your jobs, but if you and other developers like you don't change course, it's inevitable. You released a half-baked game so you could rush it out the door at a time that's convenient to you. Not to mention the ex-Ubisoft employee who exposed you for what you were doing. I'll provide a link to the Review Tech USA's coverage of it, as I don't want to delve too much into details. Check the description. But guys, you can't annualize a series this large on scope and scale. Call of Duty is one thing, because you don't really need to change it from one year to another. I'm not a fan of Call of Duty because I think it's just a Twitch shooter, but what I say is true. They don't need to put that much effort into a new game. You guys, on the other hand, have to recreate a character and environment supporting characters' open world secrets, lore, and develop the present-day story. Most annualized series don't really have to do a lot of that. Let me draw a contrast to two other open world games for you. Grand Theft Auto, Batman Arkham, and the Elder Scrolls. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not acting like Glygarth drawing in irrelevant points. Your games are my favorites other than those three aforementioned. All of these developers took at least 2 years to develop the next installment. Some games like GTA took up to 5 years, and I'm still waiting for a new Elder Scrolls game. Sorry, ESO, you weren't made by Bethesda, so you really don't count.
No! No! Now go sit in the corner and think about your life.
Look, my point is that you can't annualize a series on this amount of scope without detail and time. I mean, believe it or not, the frame rate issue can be fixed in your damn game so it doesn't run at 15 to 25 FPS. I can get it to 30. Get ready for this, because you're gonna cum your pants when I tell you how. By disconnecting the internet. It took gamers 48 hours to identify your problem and fix it. And if your testing development who gets paid to do this couldn't find it, either fire your testers or give them time to actually test the game. Then you release it with glitches galore. I failed missions multiple times because I fell through the goddamn floor. Now listen, I love you guys who are responsible for so many awesome memories with Assassin's Creed. So I want you guys to think back to the Ezio era. Altair's game was critically panned, and you were in need of a new major cash cow to save your name and make your name. So you made Assassin's Creed 2, this is now. You put time into your game, and it didn't have that many glitches. It had an awesome story, it innovated hell, you could even look at Black Flag. You tried new things, and you released a functional game. Look, I dumped $90 into Unity. Now, to be fair, you guys are being nice and giving me a free copy of Far Cry since I paid for the season pass. But honestly, you guys were awesome for doing that, but you shouldn't have had to do it in the first place. Unity and Black Flag combined has pushed a large number of your fanbase away, and it's time to build it back up from the ground up. You pushed people away when you pretty much put stealth as a side attraction to the open seas, and while yes, you gained new fans, now you've definitely pushed them away by releasing a buggy, half-baked game. Look, you're the new EA. People are calling you the new EA, and it's truly sad. Now look, if you were to, I don't know, take a year or two off, like Rocksteady did making Arkham Knight, and drop a major nuke on the gaming world and blow people's minds when you reveal a new AC game, that would fix all the problems that you have. If you were also to get rid of console parity and took a few years off, and you optimized each new game for its respective systems, I would be willing to pay $70 if I knew that my money was worth it. Look, I'm afraid if you don't do something similar to what I'm suggesting with rebooting your series and giving it time to rest and then developing a major cash cow that's actually good, your annualized series will crumble to the lows of COD to the point that it's nearly forgotten and irreputable. Hell, worse than COD, because at least people still buy that. You pushed so many fans away with this game. I truly pity you guys to an extent. Please, for the sake of your company and your consumers, you will never have a yearly annual franchise where you can pump out good games every year and make them identical. For unlike a linear multiplayer game, you have so much more to worry about. Ubisoft, take a break from Assassin's Creed. Come back, make a major blockbuster, and I'll see you guys at your best. But what I'm seeing now is you guys at your absolute worst. Please, I love your company, but get your acts together. We will have a review on the next episode of Unbiased Reviews. And as for now, this is Tom from the UBR, and have a good day.